Here we go. DrKnown versus Nush. The teammates do end up finding each other in the grand finals. Nush and the Doctor. Doctor's going to miss a wave dash and allow Nush to go up 1-0. You might be wondering, what are the big L's and W's next to their name? As always, it means nothing of my opinion of the players and more about how they made it here to the grand finals. Nush coming through the lower bracket means he has only one life left. He's going to have to get this series win and another best of 5 win if he wants to get first place. DrKnown only has to win one, and that's what the W next to his name refers to, because he has yet to lose in this bracket. Who is the most mechanical is a tough question to answer. Both these guys have some of the best montages you'll see in the game right now. I do think people think Nush's is slightly better, so maybe the world would lean Nush in terms of who's mechier, but man, these guys are both way up there. DrKnown, a little chip around Nush, and you'll get a second goal. DrKnown, is he rocking the popcorn goal explosion? Kind of wish I had that one as he converts off another kickoff. Can you talk about the beef between Nush and DrKnown? Yeah, there's immense beef. These two guys hate each other, even though they're Katsuya teammates, play in every tournament together, have been teammates since early on. Whatever gets you invested here in this grand final. It's the new Grand Slam goal explosion. It's not even popcorn. Is it like baseballs? Trevbot, thank you the 22 months prime. Appreciate you, gamer. We are approaching what could be the end of the stream here if DrKnown were to win, which means it probably is time to adjust the goal here accordingly. This has been a really efficient bracket today. The 2v2 bracket last time around was anything but efficient. It was so slow we had a DQ in the grand finals because the players had to take a break for Saudi E-League. Feer, can you talk about the beef between you and chat? There is no beef between me and chat. We love each other. I was commentating a match earlier, and chat got really obsessed about this maid situation to a degree at which I refused to entertain, but I wouldn't say it was beef, as DrKnown. Oh, are they all baseballs? They are baseballs. They look like popcorn to me. But you're right, that does look like baseballs. Stream will probably be, what, in the 5th hour, I think? Depends how fast this series goes. So we have adjusted accordingly. DrKnown going to dunk and make it 5-4. Nush thought he had a clean catch on his reset wave dash, but DrKnown was prepared for it. Nush grabbing the demo on the side wall. DrKnown did such a good job of dodging those in the FBI series. But he's not going to be able to dodge his buddy. Who knows the ins and outs of how he likes to move. I wonder how much money is on the line for this specific game. Both of them going to walk away with a decent amount as DrKnown passes to himself. I think it's $250. $1,500 for first and $1,250 for second. And look at that. This is weird. Actually, for third place, you get $1,439. DrKnown. Massive booming shot. Oh my goodness, it's good enough. It seemed like Nush was going to be there to stop it. But no, it's just too much heat. Gets slowed down and it's still 68 kilometers per hour. DrKnown dunking over the top. I think it was a no-jump kickoff from Nush. It actually paid off. And that he survived, but he's not going to be able to score on the other side. And instead, these guys are just going to shoot long shots at each other's nets, and it's going to work for DrKnown. (8-5), super high scoring game. Something we should probably expect to see from these guys. DrKnown up 4, but not even sure it means a lot with 2 minutes left to play in a game that has already had 15 goals. Feer, can you talk about how you put a magical force field around all your viewers that repels females? I do not do that. Playing Rocket League is cool. Listen, I play Rocket League and play Ultimate Frisbee, and even I found a female, okay? You can do it too, chat. Just believe. You just gotta believe. Do you play Club? I played for Sprawl, the men's team in Arizona, for many years, and then Lawless the past few years, the mixed team. DrKnown gonna make it 10-6. Great defensive stand, and the scoring is slowed down slightly. Nush trying to get the delay flick. DrKnown pinch. Is it in? Oh, it's not. And therefore, he's no good and has to forfeit. Those are the rules. Nice double from Nush. .22 seconds on the clock. Nush cannot afford to lollygag if he actually wants to entertain scoring and getting 2 more here, but he might just be playing for the vibes, playing for game number 2. There's tons of females in chat right now, chat. There's no force fields. Type 1 in chat if you're a female. Ooh, nice little team play from DrKnown. Nice one. We got this. DrKnown pre-jumped it. A little musty to redirect. Octane Nush has returned. For those of you who were saying he was cooking in the Fennec, he's going to see what he can do in the Octane. DrKnown going to start a dribble from his own box and flick top shelf to put himself right back on top in this grand final. I never let it play all the way through. Strike. Shouldn't it say something more like a home run or something? I think this might be used a little bit too often to keep this emote. We'll have to see. Nush Delayed flick. He's hoping for a 50. Going to back off now. It's DrKnown likely to push the ball away with this last bit of boost, and will have a tough time, theoretically, staying in net and playing defense. But DrKnown breaking a lot of theory in the way he's been able to manage to stay alive in nets. This flick, though, will beat him. And it's 1-1. Just a minute in to game number 2. Nush. Heavy first touch as he starts this air dribble. DrKnown returning to net. Jumped off. Ooh, still almost put himself in the right spot. But Nush will beat him underneath. DrKnown. Oh, if he had just done a different flip, probably could have gotten a save. Nush has resurged here in the Octane. Up 3-1. But with the way game number 1 went 11-8, it's hard to really care too much about measly 2-goal leads this early in a match or this early in a game. DrKnown resetting the possession, little camera check as he heads back. Does not want to take on the DS challenge. Instead, will play it off the ground, and Nush will allow him to do so. This guy is just slamming the ball back and forth. DrKnown should be able to get this top left after Nush was expecting the early shots. Nush was in and out and flops to the ground and left exposed. Not sure how this one happened here. Nush is expecting to have that ball come with him, I imagine. Or thought he had cleared it out more than he really did. Nush on an air dribble bump. DrKnown maybe gets a touch on the ball, but not a meaningful one that can actually save it. The lead is back to Nush. Nush flipping into the ball. Oh my goodness. The way he gets these resets by wave dashing onto them. But watch it, Nush POV again. Flipping into it. Kind of popping the ball off. And then finishes off with a flick top left. DrKnown has pre-jumped this yesterday. By the time Nush turns around to see what's going on, DrKnown was already up. And now DrKnown will take on the Diaz challenge. Gone the length of the field a time before. It did get it above the goal, but Nush forced him to dispossess. That had to be a bit of a mistake, right? Could Nush have touched that any softer? If he could have then followed up and just shot on the net without having to do this whole corner air dribble. But maybe he felt like there was no mix between the speedy recovery and the soft touch to get a setup. Nush, I felt like he was waiting for this boost to spawn. Like he didn't want to get to the corner too early. But then he waited too long. And he allowed DrKnown to just steal it away. And then take it in on the free nets. DrKnown. Wall dash pre-flip. Could not get this one on target, and he really wanted to try and do so after not missing. Bit of an all-in 50 attempt that didn't go his way. DrKnown fake kickoff. Nush seemed to read it, but didn't get much out of it. And now DrKnown within 1. A minute 12. Loving the pogo celebrations from a duo that really wants to pogo. DrKnown's been saying sorry for not getting the pogos because his last 2 matches he's won without eliciting a forfeit, which means no time to hit the pogo. DrKnown down 1, taking on the Diaz challenge again. And again goes too high. Nush forcing him to go too high and giving up a free goal. Nush into his back corner. Actually, somehow was flipping into a reset there. 40 seconds left to go. If DrKnown can get a big 50 and somehow dunk that in, it isn't going to be simple to do so. Completely starved out Nush, though, means it is eventually going to be a goal. It's just how quick. And actually felt like DrKnown got it pretty quick considering the circumstances. 25 seconds now to try and get one more. Oh, it was. That kickoff from DrKnown had to be a complete mistake. Nush now in control of the ball. Nush is taking it towards the nets, and now he'll play a bit of keep away. DrKnown's got more than enough boost to work with. We're watching from his POV as he's the one who needs the goal. Try and see if he can find a way to get an opening. Nush has nothing left now. Here is his chance with 4 seconds left to go. He just booms a shot right away. Oh, this ball did not hit ground when I thought for sure it was going to. I thought that was DrKnown's last attempt. Nush could put this almost anywhere on the map, and he actually misses and allows DrKnown to catch it. The flick, it's going to be a tie game. DrKnown makes it 7-7. Nush, you put it anywhere, we couldn't get to it. Watching it back from his POV, I'm not sure he had enough boost to get back to it. Nush going to feel bad if he's not able to finish this one off. Slight delay kickoff into the wave dash. DrKnown hit an absurd angle from this kind of position before. He's not going to try and shoot this time. This one truly was impossible. Nush running at the length of the field. He will still win. DrKnown gives him the nice one. Nush almost let it slip away, but DrKnown just took a brief moment to pick up boost, and it was just a bit too much. Nush will roll it in and equalize the series. Game number 3. Nush and DrKnown. DrKnown almost able to steal away that game. And that would have been a near impossible hill to climb for Nush had he let it go away. He would have had to reverse sweep in this first series and win another one. Strike. Nush sending one all the way down the length of the field. DrKnown's going to hand it back. Nush wants a 50, can't quite muscle it in. Baseball stream when? You guys want to hear my baseball story? Once upon a time in I think it's coach's pitch or something. I had it in the field. No? Okay. DrKnown, nice flick. Nush. Air dribble 50. Crossbar. Oh, DrKnown The 1-2. Oh, wow. That was really greedy. The 1-2 was pretty nice and almost got a goal, but it definitely needed to go straight in. I was surprised to see him dive again. Maybe he was just trying to do mind games where he thought surely Nush would never expect me to dive in a million years, so maybe he doesn't even clear it. Maybe he'll just let it bounce because no way should I dive. So then I'm going to dive. That's the only way to make it make a little bit more sense. Everyone comes clawing back for the baseball story. I was never very good at baseball. As Nush. Oh my goodness, he scored this. Who cares? Who cares? Nush kept this at ceiling height the whole length. And then uses that tail end of the front flip to get it past DrKnown. And the way DrKnown's been playing defense, you should be impressed when he gets beat. Anyways, about the baseball. I'm sure we're going to get to talk about it. DrKnown should not have gone for that egregious of a boost steal. I hit a home run. I hit a home run, believe it or not. In the field home run. Can you believe it, chat? And then I got sat the rest of the game. My coach told me, oh, we got to save you. We got to save you for offense. Because you're going to, you know, we got to keep you nice. And I just sat on the bench with a big old smile. Turns out it's because I sucked. And I didn't even know. I didn't even know. But coach had a reason to not play me. Gave me a great excuse. Then one time, these are my 2 baseball memories. One time I was on 3 balls in some game. My coach pulled me aside and said, "You're not swinging again." He said, "You are not gonna swing again." But coach, what if what if it goes like straight down the middle? Shouldn't I get another homer? No. Do not swing again. He saw a beautiful opportunity to have his worst player get walked, and he wanted to take it. Double jump up from Nush. No, I never really played. I mean, I was only played when I was really young. When does the story start? Who is he talking to? Is anyone there? Wait. If you guys can't hear me, type 1. Nush. Up 2 here. As he goes for a ground pinch, he's trying to go for maximum cinema and get the bracket reset. Wait, they didn't tell me they sucked. Just to be clear, I thought I was good. I found out that what happened when I got benched was a bad thing when my parents seemed to be mad. When I was like, oh, did you not see me hit the infield home run? I just think, you know, using that as an excuse to not play the kid for the rest of the game or whatever, turns out is not a good thing to do as a coach. I didn't care. I thought it was because I was sick. I thought it was because I was really good at the game. DrKnown out of the corner, down 2, a minute left to go. This dribble really stands a chance of finding its way. And Nush missed the dash. It's a free goal. 51 seconds. Nush thought he could dash up the side wall. Nush with a lead is just hovering behind the ball, daring DrKnown to challenge. Seems like he's going to continue to try and bait bad 50s out of DrKnown. I don't know how long he'll do it for. He's just handed him the ball, needs a bump. DrKnown's not going to let him have it, so he'll take the ball instead. Now DrKnown trying to go for a bump. Nush escapes that by going for a sidewall dribble, not attacking any net, just switching the field and making sure he stays alive. This 50 is solid, and it's a follow-up that's in. 6-4. We still head to kickoff, which actually isn't even the worst thing in the world for DrKnown, considering he does have now 2 very volatile situations in which he maybe could score. But he did not win the first kickoff, so it is the end of the world. Nush up 2-1 in the first game. He drops the triple sorries. He's not allowing DrKnown to get the save. There's beef. Clearly there's beef. Neither of them skipped after that either. Game number 4 coming up next. Nush up 2-1. Game number 4. Nush's Octane switch has paid off for him so far, as he takes DrKnown along for a little ride. Nush wanted a bump, didn't get it. DrKnown able to dodge around and still make the save and make it 1-0 lead. Todd and Koi, did you guys coordinate that? How did you guys both send that at the same exact time? Surely that must have been Koi responding, but it just came on my screen instantly. Nush has his shot denied. Hits 3 different pings from the sound of it, and leads out to a DrKnown goal. The name Feer comes from playing a World of Warcraft Warlock. Their main ability is Feer. I needed to create one for my 5v5 team that would work well with a Warlock. So I thought of the ultra creative name of just naming it after the main ability the class used, except for the correct spelling was taken. So I did double E. I thought it was because you're afraid to be good. No, that's not it. That's not it. Nush, irritable bump. This one will work. He's on the board. And WoW, with that character, was the first game I was kind of good at. I was basically GC in WoW. So then that one just stuck. And I always like short names too. Although it's kind of terrible for, oh my goodness, for SEO and whatnot, and the fact that everyone auto-typos it to feet. Right, thank you for the 379 million viewer raid. Much appreciated. So like 1600 rating in arenas? No, I was Gladiator, but we looked it up and Gladiator is kind of just Grand Champ. 1600 is like Diamond, I think. I think we found out that rank 1, which I never was, as DrKnown makes it 5-2. Is like SSL, which I played back in the day where rank 1 was literally given just to the number 1 team in our battle group. And then the next best thing you could be is Gladiator, which is what we were, which was top 0.1%, which I think is just Grand Champ right now. It's not it is not, as DrKnown wastes out time. Nush was not going to come back and get it. You're just gonna wait it out. What class and spec? You guys loving this WoW talk? Like I said, I was a Warlock, and for 5s, Demonology was the best, which I actually resented. I really didn't want to be Demonology, but best for the team. DrKnown going to make it 7-2. He's trying to go game 5. He's not trying to get a bracket reset. And Nush is out of here, presumably as a forfeit for this game. I think we're all in the same party, right? Yeah, there's the next call. So I'll hop out. Nush is into the Jellyfish Octane. His secret weapon has finally arrived. And he's not on those crazy camera settings. That was just a slight bug. You can see his real camera settings now. DrKnown 1 game win away from an undefeated run through the MENA Champions Road 1v1. Nush a game away from being a series away. So not quite as close. But he will score first here in game number 5. Nush. Wave dash fake. DrKnown did not fall for it. He was ready for the ball to fall back. DrKnown now pogo shots. Yes, I could tell the way he had that set up. That was the only way to get out of it. And I know DrKnown loves his pogos. Nush. Reset. Trying to get DrKnown to fall for his shot fakes, but he will not do it. Sticks around and is around to make the save on the slow bouncing ball. Now DrKnown back the other way. Just tries to extend the dribble with a little bit of power. No resets, no bump attempts. Easily stopped out. And Nush, that was... Oh, wait! Not quite just yet. He will still get his goal. One of his easier goals he's going to be able to get. DrKnown's done such a good job of intercepting him, but he actually pulled off and then like matrixed right between Nush and the ball perfectly. DrKnown wave dash pop directly into Nush. The Jellyfish knows all, and the Jellyfish is up 3-0. Nush. Swinging back to net now. DrKnown looking for offense. His fake didn't pay off either. If he had wave dash shot it down to the bottom right, probably would have been able to capitalize on Nush having flown past. And now here's the Doctor taking on the Diaz challenge. Falls short of the nets and bounces too high to not be able to score. Backflip keeps the ball glued. Didn't have the boost to instantly flip to it, but is still in a better spot than Nush. So it takes him almost half the game, but he gets 1 goal. Nush will dunk and follow up to make it 4-1. DrKnown almost convinced Nush to own goal. Nush does not want to take this ball back to corner. He fakes like he's going to instead. Half flips it back the other way, and then a side flip over the top of the Doctor. And he's trying to stop it on the goal line to get DrKnown back. Or was it? Yeah, no, I think DrKnown did it to him. Anyways, 5-1. In favor of Nush and in favor of another series, another best of 5. The Jellyfish will flick. The Jellyfish gets 6. DrKnown throwing this one towards the net and decided to dive. Did not expect Nush to be able to escape the front of the net before he arrived. And he dunks it in. Tiny Terry, did you mean to type that to us? I feel like he meant to do some adminning somewhere else. Nush, getting up a freebie. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because my dog who's in the room is laying down on the ground sleeping, and he's running in his dream right now, and his little feet are just ever so slightly scratching along the ground. Nush not able to hit the tough angle shots. One minute for DrKnown to bring back 3 goals. He might be able to do it. You have a special override for match admin, so even when it's disabled for Champions Road, you can still use it if you host lobbies. I've been letting them host. Nush walking it in front of his net, manages to force the 50 high. Using his last bit of boost. We'll pick up the 100 now. DrKnown. Double jump bump. Nush gets around it. Nice save. Huge play. Another follow-up bump, though. That should leave the net open. DrKnown within 1. Can he send us to yet another cinema finish that we've had today in this MENA 1v1 bracket? Faster wave dash kickoff for Nush, who has the ball and is going to play a little bit of keep away as he cuts it to the side wall, but will still attack. Needs to be saving boost and prepping for his recovery. Never mind. Maybe just score a goal, and that'll make it extra easy. DrKnown. That's the last time Nush touched the ball. DrKnown could not get down low enough to intercept. And I think we might be headed to series number 2. The W next to DrKnown may need to switch to an L, as we have one last best of 5 in this Champions Road MENA $11,000 1v1 tournament. Chat, here we go. It is, the bracket has been reset. It is, how do you say, the grand finals. It all comes down to this last best of 5. The Jellyfish versus the Doctor. Who is going to come out on top? These two guys play together and win the 2v2 MENA brackets. Now going against each other to see who is really top dog. DrKnown floating behind the ball off of a high setup, and he will must it in. And I left the party, and you know what that is, right? That's the 4-hour bug, as Tiny Terry has taught us. After you have the game open for 4 hours, you will, no matter what, be kicked from your party, which is just so weird. Why is that, and why have they not been able to fix it? What a save from DrKnown. Nush, Madman with the dashes. DrKnown still gets the save. DrKnown now on a reset. Nush waiting on the back wall, so he refuses to shoot. Waits until he actually removes his wheels from the surface and has him floating in the air. That's when he goes to beat him. Nush. Single jump. Eaten up by DrKnown. Where's DrKnown going? Whoa! Hopefully it was just me who experienced that. We'll have to see. I omega lagged. You guys should be back though. We only dropped frames for a second. Oh, what a save. Interesting flip. I thought he was so screwed, but he knew exactly how to get there. Frames should be good. Frames should be good now, according to me on my end. It says we're no longer dropping frames. Nush. Oh my goodness. Cannot catch a break on the 50. 4-hour Feer stream crash. No! We stream more than that all the time. This is the bracket reset as perfectly displayed by the L's that I have put next to both players' names. Nush felt the early challenge coming and launched the shot off the top, or not the top, off the wall in order to get around him. It got slightly bumped in the process and then could not make anything out of it. DrKnown, nice side flip to himself. Jump! Thank you for the raid of 16 million viewers. Much appreciated. Kind of get the sense that the EU portion of the Champions Road is coming to an end today based on a couple raids we've been picking up. Nush was trying to get some cheeky play off the back wall with no boosts. Wasn't able to. Now both players will reset with 100. Nush just not giving up on the ball. I thought he was in too deep. It felt like he wasn't protecting this ball very cleanly the way he caught it. But DrKnown was not ready to intercept. And it's a tie game, 3-3 with a minute 37. Who's going to take the lead in the final series? DrKnown bumping Nush. Nush managing to hold on pretty well, but then the low 50 will break through. Nush. Delayed flick. A minute 10 on the clock for him to bring it back. DrKnown making sure to look at where Nush is at as he tries to swing back into the play to make sure he does not lose his life. But he does get into a shadow position, and Nush is able to flick it to the top left. Is the King still ban people? Yeah, it's an exclamation point banish. And then the person to get rid of. DrKnown. Nice 50 here. Saves his flip and just dashes quickly on the landing. Nush reset wave dash. Popped the ball up way too much. Dropped a nice one. DrKnown says thanks, but I really feel like Nush is the one who just let the ball get way too far away from him. Nush, if he could secure this one, definitely still has a chance to bring it back. Hatsune Miku pops out in celebration for Nush. 24 seconds. Wave dash kickoff. Ooh, all the way back to the back corner. And DrKnown makes it 7-5. Nush actually somehow still in it though. He's literally going to get a goal in 2 seconds. So instead of it being over, we're right back to where we were, which is a couple minutes off the clock. Minutes, seconds, I mean. Nush back to himself. DrKnown with 0 boost means it's going to be a free possession for Nush once DrKnown eventually leaves. Double jump into the air. DrKnown slowed it down but didn't stop it. It's floating and it is still up. Nush has a chance. DrKnown scored a 0-second earlier on him and he's going to give him right back. A 0-seconder to tie the game. The control to set this up off the back wall and save the flip after the bounce in order to force the ball in. 7-7. We're into overtime here in game number 1 of the second series. Delayed wave dash kickoff for Nush. DrKnown denied his opportunity on a quick shot and is getting undercut. Demoed. Can Nush score off of it? DrKnown will respawn. The hook shot is in and he even tried to cheat. He even tried to cheat. He tried to switch his spawn location. Nush will take game number 1. Nush out of the jellyfish octane despite everything it's done for him. It won him the last series. It won him the last game. He has had enough of the jellyfish octane. All I'm saying is this is collusion if Nush then goes on to lose. He is going to play in the Fennec instead. Nush making a possession play as he picks up all the boost. Trying to see if he can win this game without ever slowing down from supersonic, apparently. Now had a great chance to try and fake DrKnown out. Elected to shoot early. Shot wide. DrKnown's musty. Sent into the corner as Nush has a strong chance to air dribble. DrKnown, though, at ceiling height, trying to discourage him. Just follows it back down. Does a great job of mirroring him the whole way. And now DrKnown to the back wall. The double is wide. And that might mean the counterattack is swift. Except unless Nush cannot control the ball. No touch ever seemed to actually collect it. And we have ourselves a minute or so with no goals in a DrKnown versus Nush game. Nush, low 50. The Doctor did enough, at least for now, as Nush will pick up the 100. And DrKnown returns. Chain wall dashing to try and get a counterattack the other way. Nush on a carry. Bails out of it quickly after he's immediately challenged. I think this net is a little bit open the way that Nush is rotating back on the side wall instead of straight down the center of the field. DrKnown easily able to take a long shot and will open up the scoring in game number 2. DrKnown, kind of as an escape from physical pressure, just launches the ball out forward and does force a speedy recovery from Nush, where Nush cannot afford to slow down and maybe is never quite in position to try and stop this 50. Nush gonna get his first goal of the game as DrKnown rotates back and allows Nush to catch and flick. How many games have they played? I mean, this is their 7th game. because they played 5 earlier that went to 5. And now they're into the second game of this series. DrKnown, the big old psycho clear. Nush ceiling pinch is into the nets, and it counters the DrKnown pre-jump. He was headed to the ceiling to try and stop an air dribble up high, but it wasn't an air dribble. It was an immediate shot, and there was nothing DrKnown could do about it afterwards. Nush, a couple different fakes on a shot attempt. DrKnown did not fall for them, but Nush remains in control of possession. DrKnown early challenge, but no boost at all, too. That was a very low boost stealing challenge. Not something you see from people very often. Nush manages to do decent damage control and just reset the play with him still in possession. This time with DrKnown having boost, but it's not going to seem to matter, as DrKnown's shadow will not cut it. Nush makes it 3-2. DrKnown erasing the hard work that Nush just did over minutes to get his lead with a quick kickoff goal. Ooh, very aggressive challenge from Nush. DrKnown actually not going to pay off, or not going to punish it, I should say, as he couldn't find a way to shoot quickly enough. Nush had a pretty decent recovery after the ultra aggressive challenge. Nush, did he miss? Oh no, he didn't. Shot on an open net. And it's 4-3 in favor of Nush. Slightly delayed kickoff. Even heavier delayed kickoff from the Doctor. He's done that a few times so far today, and every other time the ball just went right past him. This time he did chip it up and kept it in play. He's able to find a demo and an equalizer. Nush, seeing DrKnown coming in, just jumps up and gets his wheels on the ball. An attempt to try and glue it down. What a catch from Nush. Has DrKnown on very little boost. DrKnown couldn't get a meaningful clear, so 32 seconds left to go. And Nush wondering, is he reading chat? Hard to know. Wave dash kickoff for Nush. Gonna make it 6-4. Nush able to guide this wave dash kickoff off target. DrKnown, oh my goodness, the interception, and it's straight to the nets. DrKnown, that is a ridiculous challenge that pays off. 18 seconds left to go. Definitely possible for him to win a kickoff and end this game, but Nush is going to be favored here. Pops the ball up. Another aggressive challenge. Nothing to lose now for DrKnown. DrKnown going to get demoed. That should do it. Unless Nush, for some reason, wants the ball to be in the air. He's just going to let it roll towards the net. And Nush is one game away from coming back from the lower brackets and being your Champions Road champion. Game number 3. Nush and DrKnown. Nush, delayed flick, moonballs it, and now has to try and chase a demo just as a way to do damage control for what should be an easy goal for DrKnown. Nush switching the field, but then giving up on that and going straight down the center. He's just trying his best to get DrKnown to make a wrong move, but DrKnown stays reactive and wins. Someone said, why is Nush on high ping? 60 ping, 16? Thought he had lower ping earlier. Maybe that's his MENA server connection. Air dribble bump does not connect, but he's able to get the demo on his way out of the net. So now another chance at shooting, and he does do just that. Air rolls around the ball and uses that upright backflip in order to bounce it onto the ground past DrKnown. Nush knows the demo. A bump up is coming. DrKnown had a decent pinch earlier. Or was it Nush actually who had the pinch? One of these two had a nasty pinch. DrKnown wanted another one. Nice movement from Nush. 2-2. As DrKnown gets nothing out of his. Has to try and defend Nush off the ceiling. Playing from the back wall. Nush. Ceiling resets. Denied by the doctor. And he should be able to score here. Would have taken a miracle, some sort of ground pinch. It seemed like Nush was trying to line up. Nush. Oh, the fake is going to work. DrKnown with boost on the back wall, ready to defend against anything, but was expecting more than nothing. Nush, does he double these? Denied by DrKnown, who will convert on his counterattack. It was going to be really close. Wasn't sure who's going to be the one to get it. But ultimately, it's 4-3 DrKnown. Nush resets. Threatening a backflip shot. Faked the wave dash backflip, it seemed. And now we'll head back to net. Had a big boost advantage against DrKnown. DrKnown elected to not even go for a 50 with that much of a disadvantage. Just left the play instead. Now Nush finds himself on the wrong side of the ball with 0 boosts. Could be a tough place to play from. We'll watch it from his perspective to see if he can escape. And I would say that is escaping as DrKnown forced back. Nush clears this one away. But it seems like DrKnown's doing such a good job holding on to possession and waiting to eventually get his goal here. Can Nush meaningfully escape? Seems like he might here right now as he's got DrKnown pushed back. And I would say the tides have turned. It's now Nush favored. How long can he hold on to the... Oh, DrKnown faked like he was going to go back to the corner in order to get Nush to dive in and steal the boost there. And then the other way, DrKnown will score. Nush dropped a nice one. Will it show it? It's not going to go back far enough to show it, but DrKnown very clearly postured like he was going to take the ball back. Nush took the bait, and DrKnown gets the goal. A quick challenge off kickoff. Gonna go DrKnown's way. And now getting a bit of separation here as he's trying to stay alive in this Champions Road. Nush. A couple different resets before landing and softly sending the ball towards DrKnown. Has a demo. Can he score off of it? Chaining dashes. DrKnown respawns in just the right spot and prevents it from happening. In fact, he's going to score the other way as well. And there is the essential forfeit. Oh, or he's at least going to let the goal go in. Hopefully Tiny Terry is not watching. Tiny Terry, close your eyes. (7-3). DrKnown looks up and sees Nush pre-jumping him and says, okay, I won't air dribble it like I clearly was going to. DrKnown going to make it 8-3. I think this is, yeah, 2-1. If you lose, if you lose this, it will be. I think they'll figure that out. Okay. He's calling forfeit. Looks like he's calling forfeit. Game number 4. Justice for Tiny Terry? Wait, what did he do? We told him to not look. We needed him not around during that light cheating that was done by the players on the field. Has Tiny Terry ever had to deal with that? Have you ever gotten a report from a game in which somebody said the guy left, switched team, and respawned himself back, and then saved it, and then kept trying to like play? Because I mean, if you give a replay file, it's pretty clear they're cheating. But I don't know. Maybe people still try it. Surely somewhere in the depths of the unmoderated early tournament rounds, someone has hit something like that with it going unnoticed. DrKnown not trying to go unnoticed, as he will put on the first goal of this game number 4. Ooh, what a challenge. Actually, I thought it was a great challenge. Turns out Nush is going to score, so maybe it wasn't. But the fact he got even that much out of it was impressive. Nush using his jump as an empty jump to push himself a little bit farther away from the ball in order to prep for that 50, to guide it down, instead of letting DrKnown kind of dunk it through and over him. Nice undercuts. Nush going to drop an OMG, and DrKnown is going to slow it down and waste a little bit more time. I think one time we had someone put on unlimited time and they were playing a game for 30 minutes before calling us. They just didn't notice. They played for 30 minutes and they were like, wait. Who won? Who won at 5 minutes? I can't remember. There was also the, I think it was in a Johnny tournament. I don't know if it was Rocket League or LCS, where I think it was a 1v1 tournament and they just tried to 2v1 the guy. They just brought a friend in. Just, it might have been Salt Mine actually. And just tried to 2v1. I don't even think they won. I think they lost. They lost the 2v1, which is tough. But hey, those guys are hard to beat 2v1. So I don't blame you. DrKnown pre-flip double reset. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. How is it a goal? I have to see from Nush's POV how it's a goal. It felt like a pretty soft shot. Nush just, I feel like he just overshot it. What was he expecting? So much extra power from DrKnown that he was banking on. These guys did not play the bracket resets against because nice shot from Nush in the 2v2 tournament, because they had Saudi E-League. They won the first game in a sweep and then had to go play Saudi E-League, and their DQ timers hit before they could make their way back. They lost. Nush. Oh, a little 50 with DrKnown. Didn't want to leave it down to OT. They could have headlocked all the way to the end of the game. Nice speed from DrKnown. You can see it from Nush POV. There was not much he could do. DrKnown snagging a demo after Nush gets the boost steal. And switching the field to the other side. Nush. Couple different camera checks. What is DrKnown up to? Nush passing to himself. Off the back wall with the reset first touch, but DrKnown covers the angle. What means L? I think when people come in and they say stuff like L stream, they're saying, let's go, this stream is sick. Oh yeah, that's what it means too for the L's on their name. Clearly what you're referring to. It means they're both in the lower brackets, and this is the be-all end-all best of 5. Some guy earlier in the stream just came in and said L stream, and that was it. First time chatter, nothing else. But ask me if I care. I still remember. I'll think about it tonight. But I don't care. It's no big deal. Nush. Do you care? No, of course I don't care. No. I'm sure I know the guy's exact name. It was... No, I'm just kidding. I don't know his name. I forget. See, now I regret bringing it up because I thought it'd be a funny joke, but now everyone's saying W stream to try and be nice, and that just feels awkward. DrKnown! Resets past Nush. More -2s. I only feel okay when chat's typing L stream. I would much prefer all of chat to type L stream. DrKnown just trying to sneak that ball past Nush on the near post. One minute left to go. Nush a goal away from being your Champs Road champ. DrKnown trying to force game 5 in a bracket resets. Oh my goodness, there's the Nush signature. Trying to launch that backflip flick with the tail end of his car on the ground. Type 1W and 3 Ls. Feel like you're just getting around it. Nush. Oh, look at this flick. I thought he was going to go for a bump, but instead he jumps 180s and then flicks it top shelf. Let's go back to Nush POV. Great flick around the defender. Got so much movement. Nestled at top right. 19 seconds to finish off the tournament. If he can hold on, but DrKnown has this ball in the blue half. Should get the first boost pickup as Nush is on the ball, but can't be for long, surely, unless he gets a bump. Wait, he's going to get a goal. Nush. Relentless. Oh, DrKnown says OT, presumably as a way to try and bait Nush into letting him have 2 goals. There is $250 on the line. Nush, by all means, does not have to and should not let him have 2 free goals. And it looks like he will not. You cannot blame DrKnown for the gambit to end the tournament. Maybe see if you can convince the guy to let you have OT, but no. Oh, he's on the... I was like, what is he doing? He's on the winning team. They both win.